Okay guys, I'm here today doing just a quick video on how I'm moving my old Minecraft server on that I ran on my PC onto this little Lenovo ThinkBook that I have set up in my mechanical room. So for this, I just I installed it, my monitor set up, put on TeamViewer host, and logged into TeamViewer, which is free if you're using less than 3 devices. I absolutely love the service they have there. Um, so I get that running, then go plug it in with Ethernet and power in the mechanical room and just leave it there, and then log in remotely with TeamViewer. So today we have our old server here. We're just going to use it for the files. We're going to go into Firefox. We need the Java pack from Oracle. And this is just like the I mean, code and development pack. So Java SE development kit right here. And then my machine's running Windows, just kind of what this is more a tutorial for. We're going to do x64 installer. That'll open when done, and we're going to find the server files. Um, Even though I'm porting an old server just onto this machine, I have to update it to whatever the most recent thing is, which is 1.21.4 apparently. So we'll download that here, and I'll come back when those are both done. Okay, and we're back, guys, with the downloads finished there. I'm realizing that the uh, network card on this computer is slow as balls, and that might be a problem for this thing to run as a server, but we'll still set it up to show you guys. So we go into downloads here. Um, we're gonna create a new folder. Notice the quality name right there. We're gonna see, it should just move over, but it probably won't because Windows is confusing. Oh, no, it just did. See, not always confusing. And we're gonna run our uh, JDK pack. This is the Java installer that we downloaded earlier. I'll ask for administrator permissions and you'll allow that. And here we go with Windows installer. Next, next. And if you need any tutorials or app info documentation, dev guides, release notes, you're going to hit these next steps, and those just bring you to the Oracle Java site. But I'm going to hit close. So we're going to go new server, old boob world. We're going to open this with Java TM platform SE binary, which just got installed. Always to open .jar files. That won't do anything. Just, I don't know. Then it'll make all this appear. Libraries, logs, versions. click it one more time, I believe. That should get the EULA to appear that you'll have to. Yep, so you go into this ULA, just select it, there, delete false, enter true, make sure to spell it right, Control S to save, close out of that notepad. Then we're going to need to open up our old world file. Oh, okay, so our server is now running, which is something, you know. Not secure at all, only on my personal network, and our firewall's blocking it. So we're going to hit allow access because that's going to be important. Yeah, this NUC is slow as balls. That's kind of what you get when you use a 2-core CPU to host something. Okay, so we're going to take our world file here. Actually, we're going to Control C, into here, Control V, replace the files. I don't have any banned IPs or players, and I don't believe I have ops, but just to be safe, we're going to copy those over too. See what this text. Okay, apparently there's just a random text document. Gonna delete that. Okay, so our whitelist, user cache, and properties, pretty important. I'm gonna copy those over. Make sure to replace. And this contains all of our level data. So we will copy that over. And our properties file, perhaps make sure to open that in Notepad. So because we're on a new machine, it's going to change our IPs. I'm just running this on 25565 for the port, but you can run it on literally any port you want as long as you tell your players that that's what it's running on. So we're going to find network and internet in our settings. Properties, I believe. We're going to edit our IP settings to manual, IPv4, and we're just going to copy what we have down there. So 192.168.0.105. Believe this is I do not remember my subnet, but it's probably 255.255.1, and that just has to do with how many devices can connect to your network at once. My gateway is 192.168.0.1, and that would be my router. My personal preferred DNS would be 1.1.1.1, which is Cloudflare, with an alternate of 8.8.8.8, which is Google. So we're going to save that. something is wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Probably this. Maybe it's .o. Still wrong. We're gonna just ignore that. See what happens. Nope, doesn't like that. So here's what we'll do instead. We'll copy our IPv4 address. Here. Paste that and save that, which is important. And then we're gonna go into my browser, 92.168.0.1. And this is my router settings. So I believe we DHCP. I want to add address reservation for. We're going to look through here, find this desktop. We're going to just save that IP address. So now then our server will just always lease that IP address for consistency, ease of use. And that also only affects players on your personal network, I believe. So if everyone playing is outside of your network, it doesn't really matter. Just gonna make sure we have our properties saved. And then we're gonna launch the server. Oh, we're gonna, oh, there it goes. So then our server is up, and I'm going to grab my purse. Actually, no, we'll launch Minecraft on the PC so you guys can all see it. It's gonna update because of course it is. For the record, this is not running on the server. This is running just on my personal machine here. So we're going to multiplayer. Both of my gamer servers from previous moving of it aren't going to work, so we're going to add a server. So gamer's final hope. For me, that'll be 192.168.0.105. And we'll connect here. And if everything worked for the port, we should launch into my home on the server. Got my dog here, bed, and etc. Snowing. Okay. So, now that our server is set up, we need to exit the game. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm going to. And we're going to go into um, the security section of our. No, wait, that's. Hang on, let me find it. Essentially, this is the port forwarding step, but I want to put the device into a demilitarized zone, or DMZ, which will make it so any undesirables that connect to the server, just essentially hacking it, only have access to the info on the server, which is really just the Minecraft data files, which I keep backed up, and they can't get further into my network and attack my Plex server or my PC. So, host address. We're going to make it this. Save. And then we're also going to change the IP of our Minecraft port forward to the .105 and save. I just want to make sure we saved the address reservation there. So now we need to go back into our server through TeamViewer. It looks like our system is kind of struggling, but we have some fixes for that I'll show later. We're done with the server files for now. Actually, yeah. So we're going to go into our browser once again, and we will put in something called find my. Oh, looks like my keyboard pass-through broke for a second. Find my IP. Or what is my IP actually? And this will show the public-facing IP address of the computer you're on. So, not gonna. If you saw that, no, you didn't. I'm not gonna open the site because it shows you not only your IP but your location, and I don't want that in a YouTube video, and I'm too lazy to edit it out of the YouTube video. But you'll click on that, it'll show you your IP, and you'll share that with your friends. So, thank you. Come again next time.